Hey guys, what's up? I told you that I would record a training tutorial on how to um, add different textures to the brushstroke frame. So I'm going to share my screen here for a second. Google Chrome. Okay, so here in Canva, I'm going to hit Create a Design. And I am just going to pick, it doesn't matter. Let's just say an invitation. And my screen might look a little bit different than yours if you don't have the paid version, if you only have the free version. But if you're going to be using this a lot for your business, I suggest paying the $12.95 a month. It's super cheap and worth it because you get all the extra. And actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but you might not even be able to do this in the free version. So let's just see here. Brush stroke. I'm going to put in, if you just put brush stroke, I don't think it comes up. Okay, so if I'm scrolling down here, I'm not really seeing it. You might have to keep scrolling. So what I'm going to do is put brush stroke frame. And here we go. So there's actual frames, and even you can see even with the pro version, like this one's $1. So if I really like that and I wanted to use it in my design, I would totally pay the $1. And then I just save it as a PNG to use it later on because I paid for it. But you just can't change the colors and stuff. Okay, so there is really only one brushstroke frame that I'm seeing, and that was up here. Okay, so see how it has this picture behind it? We're going to put that right there. And you can do this with other frames. So there's grids where if you wanted to do like a photo collage, these are really good for. Because you can put pictures in them and they're all uniform sizes, so you don't have to worry about what size and making it like all lined up perfectly. And if you wanted, like, let's say a circle frame, see this one with the picture, this would be a circle frame, or they even have letter frames. So if you want a letter, like whatever your name is, yeah, like let's just say that your letter S. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'll just put this S up here. Move it down a little bit, move this here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search pictures, and you can type in texture, or if you're looking for stars, you can type in stars. Look at this one, this one's so cool. Let's put this one here. And so all I did was literally press and hold, drag, and it dropped right in there. How freaking cute is that? Same thing with the S. So now, if I wanted this to be my logo, I could now write over top of this. Or if we wanted to just do that, but then we wanted the S to be, you know, whatever you want. And if you just click it, it shows up on the screen. You can still drag and hold it and it'll go in there. If you mess up, just hit the undo button. Or you can always just click and hit your delete button and that deletes it. So I don't like that S. That's cute too, but let's make it cuter. I think I like it, this one. Yeah, and then you can add text right over top. Guys, I love doing this stuff. I think designing is so much fun. So let's say your name is Stephanie Brooks. Don't know why I picked that name, but let's do, I like to use a bold font over top of this just so that it stands out. So let's see, let's try like a brush stroke since that's pretty artistic looking. Sugar theme is really good. How about, it might be a little rough. What about the dollback? You know, oh, that looks kind of good. Yeah, that's a little too brushy. Hold on. What about this one? So it's really just like messing around with the fonts and seeing what looks good. This one's kind of cute. If I want to enlarge it like this, and now you can see it's kind of like washed out in the background. So first of all, I'm going to change the spacing and move this closer together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. I'm going to click on this image again, and I'm going to change the opacity and put it down just a little bit. So now it's off in the background, but I really want to see the color. So I don't want to put it like all the way down where you can't even see it, right? Like I just want a little bit for this to stand out a little bit. So what I can also do here is, because it's still not popping enough. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the black, but then I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to put like a purple on top. Or maybe even white. Maybe I should do white. Let's see. Yeah, the purple's still not even bright enough. There we go. So if we did that, and now we have like a little shadow behind it, so that it's, you know, it sticks out from the background. And now, so we have Stephanie Brooks and the S. Now this font and this S don't really go together. So we might want to go with just a more bold font and just like a more uniform font because of this S. Oh, I do not like that. That's very masculine. And this one's cute. Asylum. And now you see this font is actually like longer than the other one. So we probably want something that's like tall and skinny. But either way, it's just, you know, it's messing around with it. This one's actually tall and wide. Yeah, this one looks good. So you can do the same thing here, copy it, and then make it white or whatever color you want. But yeah, so obviously we'd have to make this smaller. But that's it. That's how you do a brushstroke frame. You can make this frame smaller and have the name go over top and whatever you want. But that's how you do it. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. All right. Love you guys. Bye.